Welcome to Echoes of Enlightenment, where we talk about spirituality, life lessons, and overall self-development. In today's episode, we'll be discussing managing your emotions. I thought this would be a good topic to discuss. And what made me think about even doing this topic was, I think it was 2 days ago. It was raining bad, real bad. It's on the highway heading home. And speed limit's like 65 to 70. You know, on a good day, a dry day, you can go, 80, 85. Some people are, hauling butt. But it was raining so hard to where you almost couldn't see. I was going I even had my flashers on. And other people had flashers on too. So going maybe like 40. Because it was, starting to flood a little bit. And, go too fast and hit a puddle of water, you can hydroplane. But there was some people on the highway that was still going full speed. Full speed. 65, at least 65, 70, just flying by in water, going everywhere. And I was mind boggled for a minute. I'm like, I just started thinking. There was no music playing. It's just me with my eyes on the road, trying to make it to where I'm going, trying to make it home safe. And trying to focus, because I felt like I needed to focus because couldn't even see the lines on the highway. So, everybody, the people that were trying to be safe was, trying to stay in kind of a single file line, just to have some kind of organization. And I was wondering while I'm driving, I'm like, what's making these people drive like a bat out of hell when it's raining? I'm like, don't they want to make it home safe? What's the problem? Like, what's going through their mind? So I'm thinking about it. I'm analyzing it. I'm like trying to figure it out. And I came to this conclusion, is that these people, those people that are driving recklessly and not paying any attention, not worrying about the rain, those people are being ran by their emotions. They're being ran by their emotions. Think about how much your emotions play a big part of your life. Most people's lives are chaotic and not at peace because they're making decisions off of the emotions that they're having about a whole different situation. And they're trying to do this at a present moment that has nothing to do with what they're thinking about. So some of those people that were on the highway driving crazy, they probably had some thoughts in their head about something else that's going on. A different event than what was going on with the rain and on the highway and safety. Because if you're consumed with what you're thinking, if you're consumed with your thoughts, and then those thoughts are creating emotions, and now you're getting elevated, either mad, you can be getting sad, you can be getting excited, You can be doing all kinds of stuff, feeling all these different ways, and and everything that's on the inside of your thoughts become your reality. So whatever you're thinking on the inside is going to either show on your face or show, in your actions. Now, imagine if one of those people that was driving, still 65 when they can't even see, they're angry about something. If they're angry and picturing the situation that's outside of what's really happening, they're still putting the pedal to the metal because it's the emotion that's running the action. It's an elevated situation that they're thinking about. And in that elevated situation, just think about this. Think about this. Or do this as an example. When you're driving, put your favorite hype song, put a gym song, a song that you would like go to the gym, or one that gets you pumped up like Sweet Child of Mine or something, or Welcome to the Jungle. If you put that song on while you're just doing whatever you're doing, you're going to start doing whatever you're doing with intensity. Now, if you're trying to rock a baby to sleep and you put Welcome to the Jungle on in your earbuds, you're probably going to start rocking a little bit harder. So now that emotion from that emotion that Welcome to the Jungle is sparking is now showing on the outside of you. But the moment of rocking a baby should be nice and gentle. Just, because you're trying to put somebody to sleep. But what you're listening to is actually sparking and waking you up, doing the opposite of the action that you're doing on the outside. It would be a conflict. You would have to really focus on rocking the baby to sleep while you're listening to Welcome to the Jungle, because they're two conflicting thoughts. So what I mean by managing your emotions is, if you stay in the present moment, then you will always make decisions, appropriate decisions for what's actually happening during that moment. If you're always in your head and you're reminiscing on the past, stuff that already happened, or you wish you would have said this to this person or whatever, and now you're elevating, you're escalating your emotion, and then you walk into a store and you're buying something. If you're thinking about that situation that, that's kind of got you elevated, got you, amped up, mad, you wish you would have done this, you wish you would have, just having like a conversation in your head about something that happened a little while earlier. But then you walk up to that, register to buy whatever you're going to get. And the person's like, hey, how you doing? You might even be like, I'm fine. What do you mean? You're reacting to the conversation you're having in your head, but it's coming outward to the person that's in front of you that has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with that situation. So you see how your emotions can muddy up the waters of your reality. It can muddy the waters of your reality. Why do you think, if you look on Spotify or you look on like Apple Music or something, they're like gym workout playlist? Because when you're going to the gym, you want something that's going to be an elevation, because whatever you listen to, that's where your emotions tend to follow. They tend to follow in that direction. If you listen to something upbeat, that gets your blood going. And if you're going to the gym, that's an appropriate place to have your energy heightened, because you're about to, do something high performance. You don't put on like a I mean, you can listen to whatever you want to listen to, but most of the time they say on the gym playlist is always, even the classes. If it's a gym playlist, it's upbeat music because it's getting your heart racing, and your heart's going to be racing when you're working out. It's the same vibration. So if you pay attention to what you know you need to do, say you can even use music to de-escalate things. If you feel like you need to calm down, put on some slow music, something relaxing, put on maybe an island, something. Because as soon as you start hearing, your brain starts recognizing that it kind of sounds like some reggae or some like island type music, you're going to instantly start thinking of water. You're going to start thinking of sand, and and then that's going to curve your mood out of the situation. So if you can manage your emotions and keep a healthy balance, then your life will be a lot more peaceful because you're reacting to the situations. There's no conflict there. Your inner will be matching your physical, your reality. And that also goes for what you listen to on like Instagram and stuff. Think about this. When you wake up in the morning, when you wake up, if the first thing you do is reach for your phone and then you check your Instagram messages, you're already diluting your natural state. You're not even with balance yet because you haven't even got out the bed yet. You woke up and then you grabbed your phone. Now, the rest of your day is, or the time being, you getting up, you're like, what if the first thing you see is something about some politics or something that you don't like? Now you're making your coffee kind of mad. There's no love being put into the, getting ready. Because now your emotions have been swayed by what you just read or a video that you just watched. They're being swayed. So if you can monitor the things that you listen to, and this even goes with some of your friends, some of the people that you surround yourself with. If you catch yourself hanging out with somebody and all they do is talk negative, you have no choice but to begin to feel negative, because you're going to start, it leads you down that road. It leads you down that same road. If you watch a sad movie about something happening, somebody dying, you start thinking about, what if it was your family member? Now you're going down that road. The trick is to be able to watch, to be able to listen from a detached space. Detached, and it's going to take a little practice. Watch it, but don't be so invested. Watch it from a detached point of view. Don't put yourself in the movie. Watch it as if it's just happening on the outside, which it is. And the way you can tell when you're really invested is when you start feeling sad yourself. After the movie's over, you're sad or you're mad. Or if you're watching a documentary, now you're ready to send an email. Now you're ready to do. Now you didn't let something influence your emotions to take action on something that could just be fiction. But you're making it a reality. And some of this stuff, it doesn't go together. It conflicts. And this happens with people all the time. You could be angry about something else, but you take it out on somebody else. You take it out on somebody else. Has nothing to do with them, but you made it their problem. And then the craziest part is it's a conversation that you had in your head about something that already happened in the past. It already happened in the past. It was already over. It's already been over with. But since you keep replaying it in your mind, it's just like it happened that second before you encountered the person at the gas station or a person on the road. That's how road rage can happen too. Somebody just getting over, okay, they might not have saw you and accidentally cut you off. But since you were having that conversation, that heated conversation in your head about something that happened hours ago or even days ago, you're ready to take it out on this person on the road as if you're taking it out on the person that you're arguing with in your head. So if you monitor your thoughts, if you're realizing your heart is beating fast, you're getting stressed out, and you looking around your reality, looking around, the physical, and nothing's going on, the problem is not with the outside. The problem is what you're thinking on the inside. So cut that thought out. Just stop thinking, or do something that can curve that thought. Because if you can realize that your thoughts are creating your emotions, once you realize that, then you can also figure out a different thought that'll change that emotion, or listen to something that's going to curve that emotion. Put on a positive video on Netflix. You can do it on Netflix. Put a documentary, something uplifting, or YouTube. Find something, or listen to your favorite song. That'll change your emotion. And then if it's a song that really makes you happy, you might even do something nice for somebody in your reality because of the emotion. But I'm in this right here. Until next time.